Hey everybody, it's Arnie and welcome to another Alliance War. But before I continue, click subscribe button below the video, ring the bell to stay notified, and let's go. So this war is going to be a pretty insane and epic war. It's going to be a lot of Captain Beardo action, Warlock action, a Fury against Invisible Woman, debuff immune, mini-boss fight. So it's a very stacked war, and we're facing the Alliance we faced many times before, and it's a relatively new path for me, path number 7, and don't really know who on this path. It's also linked with Bane node, and I'm bringing Captain Beardo for this fight. Initially we thought it's going to be Ebony Maw, but he had no charges, so Ebony Maw starting with charges. And it's going to be Cool Obsidian at rank 2, and honestly, the only thing that I'm really trying to manage here is Bane timer, because if Bane moves to you, you're starting to degenerate like crazy. So the main goal is to make sure that you bait special, you have special ready or attack ready just to attack the opponent, and transfer Bane. As you can see here, I'm transferring Bane perfectly, did SP2 77,000 critical damage, and he's down. And we're moving on to next fight, again another invisible fight. So this one is linked with another, I forgot the name, Masochism, right, Masochism. And again charge, and something strange is going to happen with me during this and second fight, so I don't care about Masochism. I also can apply Petrifies, and with Beardo it's only 25% reduction per Petrify. So I'm trying to apply 4 at least, and I don't mind to parry because I also have Pacify Max, so even there sometimes I can parry on those notes. And here, honestly, I'm not sure they released the block, but something happened here, I did a mistake probably. Again here, the same thing, and I'm like, what is going on here? He like went through my block, and then I noticed it's because of this bubble shield that I haven't read the node, that every 10 hits is going to be unblockable. And this guy is doing insane amount of damage to me, just pretty much insane. So I decided to go with SP3, just take some space to breathe. And he almost down. I thought it will kill him, but nope. But few more hits and he's down. I also have Fury, so it gives me 10% more attack. But from what I saw in forums, that not really working, I don't know. But this fight, this is the most important fight here in this specific section, so I know it's going to be Annihilus. I fought him already on previous video, on previous videos. I know how to fight this guy, I'm pretty confident with him, I know how to heavy intercept him. But after Bishop fight, something strange has happened to me. Just pay attention what is going to happen on this specific fight. So the fight is starting, I know it's very hard to parry this guy, and he caught me. And he's starting to hit me, and he become unstoppable, and I'm in the corner, he did heavy, and I couldn't evade, and now I'm freaking 7% health, and he had full health, it's also heavy intercept, and I'm like, what the heck? I'm trying to dash back, and oh boy, the fight is started, and I almost died at the beginning of the fight. I honestly, at this point, is damage control for me. I'm like, what is going on here? I'm trying to dash back, the champion just keep holding block, and I'm like, wait, there is something wrong with my screen protector, why I can't dash back? So I'm trying to push him away as far as I can, because with Annihilus you don't want to be at the corner, and Fury synergy is really messing me up here, because it's when you have kept at signature level 200 and skill champion with you in your team, he petrifies and removes all the debuffs and just consume a kinetic charge and restore it. So basically I can't use willpower to regenerate myself, and I'm losing kinetic charges because of this shit. So I'm like, okay, let's try to salvage this fight, and the fight is starting to be under my control, and he's not really triggering specials, and now with 2 bars of power, and I know he will trigger it. And here I did a dumb mistake. I haven't paid attention that all kinetic charges removed, and I had only one, and he survived. And at this point, I'm like, well, at least I didn't die when he had the full health. At least I managed to take it to like 50% health, 15%, and not 0% health. But from this point we can only recover, and now Beardo, thank you for your help. Now it's Warlock time, and Warlock can't touch him. So this funky boy. So this node is also Aggression Fury. You need to attack the champion. And with Warlock, it's so fun. It's so fun. Warlock, you're so fun. You blow my mind. So I'm heavy intercepting here, pushing to SP2, infecting this guy, but I think he has willpower, so we're losing health under infection, and also if his energy attack, I think they're losing power, and the fight is pretty much under my control here. I don't want to get hit by specials, even block, so I'm playing a little bit aggressive here, and everything just works well. Come on, and another heavy intercept, so SP2, this is what you want to do with Warlock. SP2, of course, there are many strategies. You can do SP1 to power drain the opponent, you can do SP3 to fully power drain him and gain some health if you have infection. So doing some intercepts here with Warlock, it's very nice to intercept. I'm really enjoying to intercept with Warlock. And the fight is almost over here, so another intercept. Man, after this Captain Beardo fight, I feel that I just need to recover from it and do my best. And the fight is pretty much a few more hits, just some damage, another intercept, and game over. So with Warlock, it's very fun to intercept. It reminds me old good days with magic intercept. So now we're moving to path 1. It's again some regeneration, so if you don't remove specific percent of the health, they gain a huge amount of health. It's a vigor, it's also dexterity, evade, global buff, and I'm using the strategy that suggested to be used on previous video, so it's basically parry heavy. This is the only thing that I'm going to do in this specific fight. Just pay attention, he also runs suicides. So we thought this guy has Elsa in his team, and this is the reason he ran suicide, because it's not very popular to put her on hidden node with the bleed. And just pay attention what parry heavy do. This guy has no chance. Few hits, bleeds, heavy, and game over. So Warlock, he just hitting hard, he doing amazing work for me, and we're moving on to pretty intense, insane fight here, and it's going to be Nick Fury, and it's another regeneration node, it's a buffet node, so basically regenerate a lot of health, but it's also a last part of the war, so this time I'm just putting my big boost, and I think I only need 20%. Again, I have Nick Fury synergy, I hope it works, I'm not sure. I decided, you know what, let's go also with a health boost, because I'm going to clear a lot of mini bosses here. So why not? So we're starting this fight, and again, first part I can do this nice parry heavy until I apply infection in SP2, and this works pretty good. So now I'm doing 4 hits, as you can see here, hold block, and this push Nick Fury to do heavy and another heavy bait. So now I'm at SP2, I want him to trigger his SP2, come on baby, thank you very much. So he triggered his SP2, I did my SP2 just to refresh infections, and infections are refreshed. The first part of Nick Fury is not a hard path, so I'm doing an intercept here, but you will notice that AI is getting smart, and he's going to be smartest here. So first part is almost over, and I'm like, okay, nice. Let's just finish this first part, and it's remove everything. It's also remove a passive buff, so this is nice. And now he degenerates, and I'm like, okay, come on, be a nice boy. Come on, he gets some regeneration, but I don't care. And here, he was so smart. Did you pay attention? He hold block and then immediately attacked me. I tried to intercept him, but thanks for high block proficiency from Warlock, it wasn't a huge amount of damage, but this is the smartest move, AI. But still, no deaths, and we're moving on to next buffet fight, and this is going to be Iceman there, so... Iceman, it's... I don't know if it's good placement on this node, but maybe it's diversity one. Again, this war is very close at this point. We are not allowed to die anymore. We need to do our best. And let's go, Ice Bro. So Warlock is immune to Cold Snap and Frostbite. This is a great thing about Warlock also. So another amazing stuff from Warlock. So Iceman, he will melt. He will melt here. I will bait his SP1 and SP2. I don't mind. Trigger whatever you want. I refresh my infections with SP2. Put some armor breaks on him. And man, I love the intercept with Warlock. I don't know. I think this is currently the only champion that I really like to intercept with. Really like. It's so fun. Just 60 hits, rank 5 Iceman. He's done. But we're not over yet, and if you haven't liked the video or subscribed, this is the time. We're moving on to last two fights of this Alliance War, and first one is going to be Mr. Sinister on just 200% regeneration node, strike back node, armor node, all the goodness. And I think the best strategy is just to build some infections. So this is what I'm doing here. Just parry and heavy to bleed, because even if you do SP1 and transfer bleed on me, I'm bleed immune, so I don't really need to worry about it. Just another source of damage. And now when I have infection on him, he won't regenerate. It's also pretty safe to do SP2 with Warlock, because especially against this guy, you will see just losing health because of the regeneration. So this is nice. Come on, trigger SP2. So now it triggers his SP2, I evade it, and because he had infections, it reduced his abilities, each infection by 30%. I have also basic 30% reduction, and this is offensive ability from my understanding. So Warlock just reduced it, this way I don't have concussion on me after SP2, if anybody thinks and asks. So it's also rank 4 Sinister, it's not a big issue here. Again, boom. And another command, do your special here, and I evaded it, just one hit and then evade, and few more critical hits, and game over for this guy. And we're moving on to last fight of this Alliance War, and this is the main reason I brought Nick Fury to Alliance War. I'm still running my boosts, and this is Invisible Woman, and in this way I really realized that something wrong with my screen, because I can't really dash back, and I probably need to change the screen protector, I don't know, but you will see. So the fight is going to be pretty awesome. I really like Nick Fury fight, and my goal here, you see, just regular hits do nothing in this specific fight. You really need to do just to get the second phase of Nick Fury, and what I'm doing here, I'm just building my SP1, and come on lady, start hitting me. So you see, I'm just holding block, come on. Do some hits, and then I realized 30 seconds and did 0 damage. Let's go. I don't want to also push myself to SP2. This is the reason I'm triggering SP1s. And I decide, you know what? Let's just let her hit me. Come on. I intercepted her. I really didn't want to intercept her. And again, almost at SP2, so I'm like, no, I don't want SP2. Let's trigger SP1. Let's get rid of it. And I'm almost dead. The decoy is almost dead. Come on. Why did I wait this one? Come on. And in a moment, shit. Now I'm just in perfect place. Do SP1. And now if I have 5 tactical charges, I won't miss, she won't evade. And I just need one more tactical charge just to be unblockable. And at this point, this is where the fight starts. And here also some strange thing is going to happen, a little bit some strange things. So I know how to evade her SP2, I know how to evade her SP1, it's really easy, just... And I'm almost at the corner, so I just like, come on, be a nice girl. And she doesn't want to trigger her special, and I'm like, okay. Here, I really wanted to dash back, I swiped back with my finger, but I took a block damage, and I'm like, no, this is... why? And again here, the same thing. And I started to think, okay, I don't want to die to block damage. This is going to be stupid if I'll die. And again here, I'm trying to dash back, but instead of dash back, it's holding block. It's really strange. I'm not worried about it. You will see, just almost every time that I'm trying to evade her first beam, it's always a block. I don't know why, but Still, I'm just looking the time, looking at her health, and it's a very close one, so I decided to go with intercept, and again block damage, so now she's dead. So I don't know, but the fight is solo. I hope you enjoyed this alliance war. See you soon on my next video. Check out some more cool videos, and don't forget, like, share, subscribe, and see you soon on my next video.